Are you tired of living with debt? Do you feel like it's suffocating you, making it hard to breathe, hard to think, and hard to enjoy your life? Well, today we're going to break the ice on a very important topic: good debt vs bad debt. It's time to take control of your finances and understand what kind of debt is holding you back. So, let's start with the basics. Debt can be either good or bad, depending on its purpose and the impact it has on your life. Good debt is like a partner that helps you grow wealthier over time. It's like taking out a loan to invest in real estate, for example. The property increases in value, and as long as you own it, you can use it as collateral or rent it out to generate passive income. But what about bad debt? Bad debt is like a toxic relationship that only drains your energy and finances. It's like using credit cards to buy stuff you don't need, only to end up in a cycle of overspending and debt accumulation. The interest rates on these types of debts are often sky high, making it almost impossible to pay off the principal amount. To distinguish between good and bad debt, we need to look at the purpose behind each one. Good debt is usually taken out for investments that have a potential for long-term growth. It's used to improve your financial situation or increase your earning potential. Bad debt, on the other hand, is often used for consumption or immediate gratification. Let me give you an example of how this played out in real life. Sarah, a 30-year-old marketing specialist, was struggling to pay off her credit card balance after a shopping spree over the holidays. She had accumulated $10,000 worth of debt at an interest rate of 20%, and it was taking her years to pay off. But when she refinanced her student loans to consolidate them into one lower interest loan, she was able to free up more money in her budget each month. However, not all student loans are created equal. Let's say you're John, a 25-year-old who took out $50,000 worth of student loans to study fine arts. While your passion for painting is commendable, the likelihood of making a living solely from art is slim. In this case, it might be more beneficial to explore other career paths that align with your skills and interests. Another example of good debt is a mortgage on a primary residence. As long as the interest rates are reasonable and you can afford the payments, having a mortgage on a home can be beneficial for building equity over time. For instance, Jane, a 35-year-old software engineer, took out a $300,000 mortgage to purchase her dream home in San Francisco. With an interest rate of 4%, she's been able to build significant equity and even rent out part of the property to generate additional income. Now that we've clarified what makes debt good or bad, let's move on to some actionable steps you can take to manage your debts effectively. Firstly, make a list of all your debts, including the interest rates and minimum payment amounts. This will give you a clear picture of where you stand and help you prioritize which debts to tackle first. Consider using a spreadsheet or a debt tracking app like Mint or Personal Capital to keep track of your finances. Let's say you're Emily, a freelance writer who struggled to balance her finances. By tracking every single expense on her Mint account, she realized that she was wasting $500 per month on subscription services she didn't use. She canceled them and redirected the funds towards paying off high-interest debt. Secondly, create a budget that accounts for every single expense, from rent to groceries to entertainment. Use the 50-30-20 rule as a guideline. 50% of your income goes towards necessary expenses like housing and utilities, while 30% is allocated for discretionary spending, such as dining out or hobbies. For example, Michael, a 40-year-old entrepreneur, created a budget that accounted for every single expense. He realized that he was overspending on coffee and lunches by $200 per week. By cutting back on these expenses, he was able to allocate more funds towards paying off his high-interest debt. Thirdly, consider consolidating your debts into lower-interest loans or credit cards if possible. This can simplify the process of paying off high-interest debts and help you save money on interest charges. For instance, David, a 29-year-old software developer, consolidated his credit card balances onto a single low-interest loan with an interest rate of 6%. He saved $300 per month in interest charges and was able to pay off the principal amount faster. Fourthly, develop a long-term plan to pay off high-interest debts as quickly as possible. This might involve cutting back on discretionary spending or taking on a side job to increase your income. consider using the snowball method, where you focus on paying off smaller debts first while making minimum payments on larger debts. Let's say you're Mark, a 28-year-old who owes $20,000 in high-interest credit card debt at an interest rate of 25%. By cutting back on dining out and entertainment expenses, he was able to allocate more funds towards debt repayment. Within 6 months, he had paid off the principal amount and saved thousands of dollars in interest charges. In addition to these steps, it's also essential to develop healthy financial habits that will help you avoid going into debt in the first place. This includes saving regularly, investing wisely, and avoiding unnecessary expenses. For example, Rachel, a 32-year-old marketing manager, started saving $1,000 per month towards her emergency fund after she got married. She realized that having a cushion of savings would help her navigate unexpected expenses and avoid going into debt. In conclusion, understanding the difference between good debt and bad debt is crucial for achieving financial stability and growth. By making informed decisions about how you use credit and managing your debts effectively, you'll be able to take control of your finances and build wealth over time. Remember, financial freedom starts with knowledge and discipline, so let's get started on this journey together. So, what kind of debt do you have? Is it good or bad? Share your story in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content on personal finance. And if you want to stay up to date with our latest videos, hit that notification bell. We'll see you in the next one. As we wrap up today's discussion, I want to leave you with a final thought. Financial literacy is not just about avoiding debt, it's about making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. By taking control of your finances and understanding what kind of debt serves you best, you'll be empowered to make better decisions and achieve financial freedom. In the next video, we'll be discussing how to create a budget that actually works for you. We'll explore different budgeting methods, from the 50-for-30-20 rule to zero-based budgeting. We'll also share some real-life examples of how people have used these methods to take control of their finances. So, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content on personal finance. And if you want to stay up to date with our latest videos, hit that notification bell. We'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, I want to leave you with some homework. Take a close look at your finances and identify areas where you can improve. Make a list of all your debts, including the interest rates and minimum payment amounts. Create a budget that accounts for every single expense, from rent to groceries to entertainment. And most importantly, remember that financial freedom is not just about avoiding debt, it's about making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. By taking control of your finances and understanding what kind of debt serves you best, you'll be empowered to make better decisions and achieve financial freedom. So, take the first step today, start tracking your expenses, create a budget, and prioritize your debts. Your future self will thank you. As we conclude this video, I want to remind you that financial literacy is not just about avoiding debt, it's about making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. By taking control of your finances and understanding what kind of debt serves you best, you'll be empowered to make better decisions and achieve financial freedom. So, keep pushing forward on this journey to financial freedom. Keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep taking action towards your financial goals. And finally, I want to leave you with a quote from Warren Buffett: "Price is what you pay. Value is what you get." Remember that when it comes to debt, the value you get must be worth more than the price you pay. By making informed decisions about how you use credit and managing your debts effectively, you'll be able to take control of your finances and build wealth over time. So, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please share them in the comments below. And if you want to stay up to date with our latest videos, hit that notification bell. We'll see you in the next one. As we say goodbye for today, remember that financial freedom is within your reach. By taking control of your finances and understanding what kind of debt serves you best, you'll be empowered to make better decisions and achieve financial freedom. So, keep pushing forward on this journey to financial freedom. Keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep taking action towards your financial goals.